So they have this young sister that's going to detail a story that, she went through at the hand of them folks. And I really want you to hear this because as parents, we really need to be protecting our children, definitely from any kind of access to people that's outside of our families. But let's go ahead and roll that.
Hi, my name is Savannah. I am located in Wisconsin. I have a story I kind of wanted to vent about. I was kidnapped at the age of 15 by an older white male that was 25. His whole family is from this little town called Ripon. They treated me like a slave. The whole town did. He kept me in a room, it's like food under my door. I'm 23 now. I ended up having 2 kids with him at the age of 16 and 17. I got out. My 2 kids. The court system, they had a hearing without me, with him being with a minor, and they fined him $500 and didn't even tell me that there was a hearing. They had that hearing when I was 17. I found out when I was 18 and I wrote the judge that ordered that. And I said, hey, I didn't tell my story. He says, well, you were abandoned when you were a kid, and it was consensual, so we're not reopening it. Mind you, like I said, I got the 2 kids. I did a lot of good stuff in the community of Wisconsin, like in different communities. I did walk runs for recovery. I did real estate. I made a good name for myself. Did not get in trouble with the law. Mind you, they suspended my license before I can even get a license. The town of Ripon did, because they said it was truancy. But mind you, I was kidnapped. I got out of the situation. The court ordered him to have the kids every other weekend. Pay child support. He owes me almost $30,000 in child support. Not about the money. No, it's about my son tells me he's being abused. He gives me full-on detail.
The question that I have is, how did he even get access to her at that time period? Where was her parents? Where were they? I really want to know. Because she gets with, she said that she was taken away by this white male, had 2 kids with him, said all the abusive treatment that she went through. And then the judge, which is not surprising, minimizing what happened, backing him up. I've told y'all many, many times before that as Black people in America, you cannot get true justice in the system. It's very rare if you can. If you're poor, forget about it. If you got money, maybe you have a little bit of chance here and there because you can afford certain lawyers and certain things. But if you're a poor Black person, no. Especially if you're going against the social currency of whiteness. And I told you the social currency of whiteness, trumps all things in this country. It really do. And that's the only thing that they have is that. And that's why they don't want to give up any kind of power. They don't want to, be equal to anything because they depend on that. All of them, and I repeat this, all of them depend on the social currency of whiteness in this country. To hear her say what the children are dealing with and what the son is detailing, I wouldn't want my child over there. I would say, you know what? I'm leaving the state. I'm leaving wherever I got to leave. I say, I do not want my child exposed, to that at all. Because as a parent, what I'm saying? It's just, it's an utterly, sad story. She says she's 23 years old. Now, young lady, if for some reason you do see this video, reach out to us here. We'd love to, talk to you and maybe even direct you to some people that can help, with that situation, because you need to get yourself around a lot of Black people in the community. You need to surround yourself with Black women, in the community who could really look out for you and help you out in that situation. Because the issue is some of y'all get out here by yourself and you're not trying to reach out to the community and you need to do that. Even though we got craziness in our community, and I get it 100%, but there's still people, that do care and want to make sure, a young girl like that, is taken care of. Because like I said, once again, I would love to know where her parents is at. And that's a sin and a shame that they will allow that to happen. Because like I said, as parents, it's our job to protect our children. But let me know what y'all think about, the situation with this young sister. Like I said, if y'all know her, and a lot of times, the world's so small that some people may know her or whatever. Definitely tell her to reach out and to get in touch with a lot of brothers and sisters in the community that could help that situation.